Well, hello there, motherfucker. So I wanted to discuss the TLC card. There's been two major changes made to it. Well, one like major change and one small change. It's only gonna make Wade Keller want to jerk off. Other than that, Kurt fucking Angle is returning to the ring, and it's also very confusing. But I decided I'll also give my predictions. I stayed away from predictions for a couple of months because I'm like, you know something, I don't even care to predict a lot of these matches. And also, like, what's even the fucking point half the time? A lot of the booking doesn't even make any sense. I'm not gonna take a guess, but if I'm gonna talk about the matches, I might as well say who's gonna win. It will probably come up at some time. So, what I'm a little confused about here is Kurt Angle could have wrestled any fucking time. He came back the night after WrestleMania. He was already geared up for the Hall of Fame prior to that. Didn't wrestle at SummerSlam. Didn't wrestle at No Mercy. We've had all these shitty fucking Raws. And you're telling me Kurt Angle could have fucking wrestled, been more physically involved? Hasn't even put a fucking ankle lock on anybody? Hasn't done a single fucking angle slam since he's been back? And now because Roman Reigns is sick, now Kurt Angle is going to wrestle. What the fuck are they waiting for? I swear to God, I'm telling you, this company should be taking every single fucking chance it's got. If Kurt Angle was willing, I don't know if he was or not, but the thing is, I mean, if he's willing to just jump here without a moment's notice, really, barely a week's notice, to jump back into the fucking ring, then, I mean, he could have done it at any time. WWE could have given him a little extra fucking cheddar, and I'm sure that would have convinced the man to get in the ring. Now, I always worry about Kurt Angle and his neck. I'll never forget when you had Jeff Jarrett powerbombing him off the top of a steel cage at a TNA event back in 2011. I believe it was a lockdown pay-per-view. That scared the shit out of me for Angle's neck, but I'm happy to see the guy come back, but we'll get to that match in a minute. So you have Alicia Fox and Sasha Banks on the pre-show. What's his name? The Gulak guy is going to do a PowerPoint presentation. Now, I'll assume that this is going to be some form of comedy, but this just sounds like a recipe for fucking disaster. Anyway, the fucking Alicia Fox, Sasha Banks have a little altercation. They're having a pre-show match, whatever. Who cares? The fact that Sasha is on the pre-show just shows you that, they've already given up on her. And I, quite frankly, I don't really care. Cedric Alexander and Rich Swann versus Jack Gallagher, and Brian Kendrick. Am I really supposed to sit here and watch this on the fucking pay-per-view? Now, I like Brian Kendrick. I said this guy could be so much more. But they are making these motherfuckers generic as fuck. You're really supposed to sit here and, like, accept this as a fucking pay-per-view match? I'm going to say that Gallagher and Kendrick will win, maybe. I don't know. Like, how the fuck do you even predict a match like this? One of the teams will win. Whoever wins, whoever loses, who the fuck cares? It's not like this match has any stakes. This match is like, it's not even for a number one contendership or anything like that. Fuck out of here. Enzo will defeat Kalisto and take back the Cruiserweight title. Worst idea they ever had, putting the title on Kalisto. Why break the heat? I don't understand. It's like Enzo's on fire and he wants to be on fire. So they take a big fucking hose and cool him down. I mean, like, what the fuck is this all about? This is like the craziest thing I've ever fucking seen. You have a guy getting more heat than anybody on the entire fucking roster. And what's their big idea? Let's take the belt off of him. Great idea. Uh, you gotta be kidding me. What happened, McMahon? What happened to Heat? Do you really hate Enzo that much? Are you trying to keep him in check? Were you trying to pay Neville back? Enough of this fucking baby shit already. You've got a hot commodity here in Enzo. Go the full distance with them. Run the full length of the field with Enzo. Get everything you can out of this guy while you still can. Like I said, you rather have Kalisto as champion? That's fucking embarrassing. Especially after the promo that guy cut on Raw, where he goes, I'm going to be the new Cruiserweight champion. It's like, Earth to Kalisto, you already are the Cruiserweight champion, you stupid fucking goofy maloofy Mama Luke motherfucker. He don't even know he's got a fucking belt. Oh, Brad, he made a mistake. Well, you know something? Mistakes like that are pretty fucking retarded. And for all the people that say Roman Reigns doesn't know how to cut a promo, I've never heard him goof up like that, saying that he didn't know he had a belt. Alexa Bliss versus Mickie James. I'd like to see James have one more run with the title, but I like Bliss's run as well. Plus, I think Bliss is going to win. I don't think that they're really that committed to Mickie James. I don't really understand why. It's like, this is so weird. They had her for the whole year, had her part of 2016 as well, and then like they just remembered that, you know, she existed on the roster. Like suddenly September rolled around, and all of a sudden they remembered that she was a part of the fucking roster. Like, this was a girl that was on WrestleMania with Trish Stratus. What a career. She spent how many years with the company? A good, 5 years with the company. And what the fuck do? They pretend like she's fucking invisible for, half the year. Fucking insulting to her. I mean, the girl is, I don't want to say, legend, maybe. I don't know, would you use that term with her? Is it too soon? Asuka versus Emma. Who the fuck do you think is going to win this shit? Seriously. I can't wait to see Asuka. I want to fuck Asuka. You people are so fucking annoying. Seriously, the YWC is full of the most sick-minded fucks in my life. You have a lot of hot chicks on this one. You've got Mickie James. You've got Alexa Bliss. You've got Dana Brooke with them giant bazungas. And for fuck's sakes, you guys want to fucking masturbate to Asuka, to Asuka, whatever the fuck her fucking name is. Who the fuck cares? The girl doesn't even know how to sell in the fucking ring. Even Kelly was a better in-ring worker. I'm going to pause here while the marks lose their mind over that comment. But I'll just say that at least Kelly used to sell on the mat like she was in pain when she got hit. Asuka doesn't do that. The girl's like a fucking 100 pounds. Yeah, she's
invincible. Am I supposed to buy that? Am I supposed to buy that Asuka is higher up on the card than Nia Jax? Nia Jax is not even on the fucking card. She's nowhere to be found. But yet Emma, no disrespect to Emma or anything, but for fuck's sakes. No, you know what? Fuck that shit. All the disrespect to Emma. Fuck Emma. Fuck that shit already. They're going to put her on this card and not Nia Jax, for fuck's sakes. When you look at two people that should be on the fucking pay-per-view, you turn your head to the left, you look at Emma, you turn your head to the right, and you look at Nia Jax. Who looks more like they deserve to have a spot on the fucking pay-per-view? Obviously, Asuka here. AJ will be replacing Bray Wyatt, just like Roman Reigns. There's a virus going around. AJ will be wrestling the fuckboy Finn Balor. Please let AJ fucking win here, for fuck's sakes. Not like I really care that much, but, also,
How pathetic is it that all it is two wrestlers? Two wrestlers aren't on the show, and they are so strapped for a big match that they have to go all the way to SmackDown and make a random match. And I am sure that this was probably made by some writer who wants to please Wade Keller. Because remember, Wade Keller said in this podcast a couple of weeks back, maybe about a month ago, he says, "Oh, Balor should be the champion on SmackDown having matches against AJ." So there you go, Wade. There's your fucking match. There you go. There's your fuck boy. I like AJ, but for fuck's sakes, why is this match happening? You know, at least there was a story of some sort behind Bray. You know, but like AJ, like they can't even fucking do anything with anybody else. Elias, Titus. I don't even know who the hell else is on this fucking roster really worth the fucking damn. But you're telling me that you can't find anybody? You can't put like Matt Hardy in a match or something? Matt Hardy, this you know, a legend. They can't find anything for this guy. How about Jason Jordan? Where's his match? No match for him? He's supposed to be, you know, his dad's in the fucking main event, but somehow his son's not even booked on the fucking show. And in the main event, yes, I'm looking forward to it, of course. Angle, Ambrose, and Seth Rollins versus Strowman, Miz, Sheamus, Cesaro, and Kane. You know, obviously now they can't do the big swerve, but I think since it's Angle's, return, they've also made people lose in their returns plenty of times, but I think they're probably going to give Angle the win here. This is also just pretty fucking ridiculous, too. Like, 5-on-3. Like, was that really necessary? Like, they were so starved for putting wrestlers in a match. And you could definitely see that. They were like, oh, so it's not enough. You know, Cesaro and Sheamus are not big enough stars to be with The Miz. So let's throw Strowman in there. Okay, I can see it. And then they throw Kane in there. Now you're getting like a bit fucking carried away. I like the surprise on Raw. He did the coming up from underneath the ring for the 90th time. Somebody corrected me. Yes, it was the last time he did that was in 2015 with Seth Rollins. I believe it was leading up to Hell in the Cell. They're just like, man, like, there's too many people in this fucking match. It's not necessary. I'm looking forward to it, but, like, there was no need to put this many people in here. It's their fault that they didn't build Cesaro and Sheamus to be as over. I like that tag team. I really do. Like, that's a good team. And they could have went ahead with that anyway. It's not like any more people are going to watch the match because Strowman's in it. Angle is back. It's just so fucking random. I wish they were able to promote this more to get a bit of more of a story. And if people are defending it, oh, well, Angle was sort of involved. Well, he kind of was, but he just, like, announced the match. He wasn't really involved in the feud. Yes, Miz had words against him, but it wasn't enough to, have him inserted in the match. But anyway, like I said, I'm happy he's there. I'm not going to complain too much about Angle being there. But you could just see, like, all it takes is two wrestlers. Two wrestlers. Two fucking wrestlers. Just two of them. Just two. Just one more than one. Just one more than one. And the whole card is thrown in complete disarray. And they have to, like, fucking restructure anything. You know that this is a company that, God forbid one of these guys wasn't sick but got injured, they'd be in fucking deep shit. And who are they going to turn to? Fuckboy Balor? Is he going to replace Roman Reigns on the roster? What a fucking laugh. This just shows that everything that you people say about who you think is truly over and who you think the real big stars are, this just about proves it. WWE doesn't view these people as stars. Because look how many people they had to put in the main event because they knew it wasn't enough. They knew without Roman Reigns there, this match people would be sitting on their fucking hands probably if it wasn't for Kurt Angle being announced in the match. So that's kind of it. Like they had to do it, or else people probably wouldn't have even bothered. People wanted their Shield match. We're not going to get the Shield match. I don't know what they're planning to do now. It's kind of like a fucking mess. It's not their fault, but anyway, there you go, guys. So what do I think of this card? It's like not really that exciting at all. Like Asuka, Balor. I'm looking for the cruiserweight match. This is like, first of all, there's 6 matches on here, and this shit's gonna go over 3 hours. Like 6 matches. Like, that's it? Like, how long are these matches? That's what I'm scared about. How long are these matches going to be? Don't tell me the main event's going to be like fucking 40 minutes like Owens and Shane. Don't give me a match where it's like a fucking hour of just like constantly doing every single spot, in imagination. It's like enough already. There's no reason a pay-per-view should be 3 hours if it ain't WrestleMania or a SummerSlam like that. A normal pay-per-view, I mean, holy shit, like the pay-per-view, it shouldn't be even longer than an episode of Raw. I mean, my God, it's bad enough. I mean, you want us to sit there 2 hours of SmackDown, 3 hours of Raw, and another fucking 3 hours of a pay-per-view? Last time I'm sitting there for 3.5 hours watching the fucking pay-per-view Hell in a Cell. So 6 matches kind of has me worried. Because it's not that we're not going to, like, get the wrestling action we want. We're going to get maybe too much of it. And, like, they're already, like, running out of ideas that they're going to put Gulak with a PowerPoint presentation on the pre-show. The fuck's that shit about? Anyway, guys, there you go. I'm looking forward to Angle, but there's some predictions. There's some thoughts on the matches. Anyway, motherfuckers, well, I guess I'll see you for the pay-per-view review. Let's hope that it doesn't fucking suck and they actually do something exciting on it. Looking forward to Angle. Anyway, motherfuckers, this has been your YWC champ. Signing out.